Welcome to Cooking with Coach Rob. On today's episode, we're going to make fettuccine with some imitation crab meat, and we're going to make our own white sauce. As I saw a video earlier today, so I'm going to try to duplicate it what he did, and we got an onion there too. We're going to put in. As you can see, I got my onions diced up. I'm going to dice up a bit more. Then we got the serving bowl. Or not serving bowl, we got the prep bowl we're going to put it in. Then we're going to get our fettuccine boiling in the pot that is over here. We're using the same pot we made the chili in the other night, but we washed it all out. Welcome back. We're just heating up our water for our pasta. And we've already put 1 liter in, and it calls for, we're putting 3 liters in. Because this package actually calls for 6 liters, but we don't have, it's not a full package. Right, so we're actually only going to put a bit more in here. That's pretty full, like, because you don't want it too much, hey Shannon, is that right?
That's right.
Charlie. Yeah, I'm not going to put any more than that in, so that's about a little over 2 liters. For those watching in the States, a liter is similar to a quart, right? These are in the metric system. We got our onions diced. So what we're going to do is this is the front burner here. It's taking up the whole burner, so we're going to just put it on high until it boils. Right, then we'll put the fettuccine in. Okay, so we got our flake style invitational crab meat that we picked up at Walmart last night. It was like $2.75 Canadian money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep it on the prep board here. Once it's all prepped up, I'll show you what it looks like after I've done that step. Hi, we're back everyone. So as you can see, I've got the crab meat all prepped, right? And what we're going to do is we're just going to stick it in the refrigerator until we need it. Right, this won't be that long, so just to keep it nice and chilled. As you can see, we got the water almost boiling. Then we're going to add our fettuccine into that. Then after that's cooking, we're going to get our whatchamacallit, wok pan cooking. I just got this today at Walmart for like $8, $8.88. It's pretty good. I didn't have one. It's our house brand, but it's good enough for me, because remember, this isn't a professional kitchen. And like I always say, all the videos we do are mainly for entertainment purposes, more so than a how-to video. But you're more than welcome to try any of the videos that we make. And if you want to like and subscribe, and if you want to email me for any reason, it's in the it's in my About Me in the YouTube on my YouTube channel in the About Me section. And remember, if you want me to wear one of your hats in a future video and give it a shout out to you, we can do that too. Just contact me by the email that is in the About Me section of my YouTube page, or I do have a page on Facebook that is Cooking with Coach Rob. The email should be there listed as well. So we'll be back shortly with the next step. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to use some of our Emma olive oil in this case. And we're going to put it in the, just a little bit in the bottom of the wok pan. And what does Shannon suggest? How much, like?
Probably not too much, because you just want to coat the bottom of the wok pan.
Okay.
Then you can move it around with a spatula.
Yeah, I think I got enough in there, like, oh yeah, just coat the bottom of it, like. Yeah, that's looking good, eh? And we'll start heating this up. I don't like getting that too hot, because you don't want to burn things, right? One time we weren't filming on that day, but we did have a smoke alarm go off. I think I was cooking sausages. I don't know if it needs a bit more. Shannon, do you want to come and take a look, or if you come towards the camera, we'll show you, like.
Probably, no, that's good.
That's good?
Yeah.
Okay. Shannon says it's good. And remember, if you haven't seen her video of the she did the other day was the
Chili.
chili. Okay, so we're taking a bit of a pause. Hi, so we're ready for the next step here. We're going to put the fettuccine in, and I'll show you how much we got here in the box. I'll get Shannon's opinion. Is that going to be enough?
Yeah.
That's going to be enough for both of us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what I like to do is I like to break it in half. Yes. Right, because it's just easier eating, like, so we're going to put all that in there. And yes, fettuccine expands, and it does. So we got to boil that for how long did we say?
12 to 13 minutes, I think.
Just getting a text from Noelle here. She's not going swimming tonight, everyone. She's going to her car, and so we're going to ask her, are you going to Romeo's on Saturday? I could not reserve. So we'll find out after what she says. Okay, as you can see, we got our pasta in the big pot, like, and I should stir it once in a while, eh, Shannon?
Yeah.
Right, so it doesn't stick.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
It's funny. I thought people put margarine in the pasta, and like when you do it.
No.
You don't have to, eh?
No.
Okay. So that's going to go on here. Then on this side here, we have the wok pan on this other side. So what we're going to do now, everybody, is we're going to put our onions in and get them cooking, right? Because they're going to take a while to cook. Then we're going to put in that crab meat that we had. Remember I showed you guys the crab meat? So this pan. I really like this pan. I've only been using it like tonight's the first time, but it's going to be good, I think. If you guys have any suggestions on what you want us to cook on the show, please like and subscribe. And today's shutout in the Jared Baines shutout, we actually saw Jared Baines at the Royals game last night. They defeated Vancouver Giants 3-1. And the shutout goes today to all those people that work in restaurants or stores that have to work late. Like last night after the hockey game, I ran into Walmart and it was like 10 o'clock at night. And we really appreciate all those people that work in those stores, or people that work in the late night pizza stores that are open till like 3 in the morning. The guy down the street, he must work 16 hours a day. He's there till like 3 in the morning, like at his shop. So we'd like to thank to all those people. As you can see, it's coming along good here. The onions that we're going to stir on the other side here. The pasta, we make sure it doesn't stick. And that's going to be about, how long does it take to cook pasta? It's about 10-12 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to set a timer and we'll be right back. Okay, we've got this going along pretty good. Just wondering if I should put the crab meat in yet, Shannon.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, Shannon says yes on the crab meat. She's in cooking today too. Okay, I'm about to put all the crab meat in. Remember, we prepped that up earlier, right? So that's going to go in there. And these are one of my famous chef's prep rolls. I love these things. I got them, a whole pile of them at the St. Vincent de Paul. This is a couple blocks away from me here. Like, we're going to mix it up with our thing, and we're going to cook them to about 150 degrees for the crab meat. So it'll take a bit to cook it. Then we got to put our cream in and our cheese. The video I saw on the internet, the guy used Parmesan cheese, but I'm going to use the mozzarella. I don't have any Parmesan on hand. And we put our cream in too. So this hopefully is going to be good. If not, it's a good lesson. Right? We're just trying things out for you, the people. Why? So you don't have to. Okay, as you can see, we got our pasta cooking on the left there. And we got on this side, we got our onions with the crab meat. And we're going to have to, in a minute, we'll be putting the cream in, as well as the cheese. And this is going to be a good dinner. Hopefully it's going to be good. And you can see here we got our back scratcher in here to move the pasta around like. The pasta's been in about 8-9 minutes now. Okay, we're putting in our cream. And that's, you can always add more later, right? When it comes to stuff like this. But you can't take it out. Like once you put it in, you can't take it out. So Shannon says go right ahead and put the cheese in now, is that right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get our cheese here. We're gonna pause for 1 sec. Okay, we got our Parmesan, or sorry, mozzarella cheese here. The recipe did say for Parmesan, but we don't have it, so we're gonna put a fair amount of this in. Like we're almost using half the bag, but that's what the guy in the recipe said to do. And that's good, eh, Shannon? Half the bag?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna stir that up in a sec.
The noodles, then you have to strain the noodles and
Yeah.
add the noodles.
So right now we're just gonna stir this up here. So in here, once again, folks, we have our onions, and you have the crab meat, you have the cheese,
And the cream.
and the cream. And it should thicken up a bit, eh, Shannon?
Yeah.
Plus it will all stick to the pasta anyway, like, so we want to have that be a bit warmer. So I think our pasta's almost ready. We'll just, like a couple minutes ago, we did sample a little piece. Chef Shannon did. And at that time, it needed a few more minutes. So before we put it in here for real, we'll let her do that again. So this is looking really good, everybody. So we got Chef Shannon here. She's in the background. She's gonna try one of the noodles just to make sure they're good. Like,
Yeah, they're hot.
they're gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Put that back in there. And we got this here. It's coming along good.
Noodles are done.
Noodles are done. So what we got to do is off camera, we're gonna strain them. Okay, Chef Shannon's over there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, in the sink here, we have
Strainer.
a strainer. I actually got a Canadian Tire the other day for like $3 something like. Alright, so that's all strained. We're going to carefully put this on this side. And then when you lift this up, we're going to just shake it a little bit. That's just to get the excess water out, eh? That's working good, eh, Shannon?
Yep.
Then we're going to go here. We're going to stick it in our wok pan. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to stir all this in.
Looking good, Rob.
Right, so we'll be back in 1 sec. Welcome back. So as you can see, we got our pasta all in the bowl here, and it did looks like it did thicken up pretty good here. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn the stove off. We're going to move it to the right hand side over here in a sec. But what we're going to do now is we're going to enjoy the meal. We're going to put up our Christmas tree, my Christmas tree anyway. Shannon's already got hers up. Then after all that, later on tonight, I'll see you back in the studio with a wrap-up of this episode with Cooking with Coach Rob on the day that it's December the 5th, 2019. Hi everyone, it's time for the final thoughts for this episode of Cooking with Coach Rob. As you saw, we made the fettuccine pasta with the imitation shrimp, or sorry, not imitation shrimp, the imitation crab. It was actually very tasty. Next time we do it, we're going to put in a bit more sauce to make it a bit more saucy. It was a bit on the dry side, but there was nothing wrong with it. For first effort, it was a good effort, I thought. And that frying pan, the new wok pan I got this afternoon at Walmart for just $8.88 Canadian money, it worked pretty good, right? So I'd like to thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe, and send this video out to as many friends as possible. And if you want If you want me to wear one of your hats in an upcoming episode and give you a shout out, please contact me via email. And the email is located in the About Me section on my YouTube channel, or you can go to Facebook and you can search for Cooking with Coach Rob, and it will be in that section as well. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.